Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Zach here,
With lead.
and this is Fried Punk episode 6. How you are doing today?
I are doing great.
Alright, what do we got going on today?
Well, today we're talking guitar picks, talking Tank Girl,
Ooh,
relatively new band, I Promise the World,
awesome.
and then we're talking some Halo CE.
Awesome. So, speaking of guitar picks, bam! These are Ernie Ball Everlast picks. These are the .60 picks, the pink picks. These are the picks I use all the time in the recording studio and live. I love these picks. It has bendy, it's hard. I know it sounds kind of weird to say, but these are the picks I use. I love these picks. They're great.
You
They're
got
all-
them to support breast cancer awareness.
That's true. That is true. And yeah, these are the picks I've always been using since, I want to say 2019, 2020 I've been using these, and they've been great. Yeah.
I gotta try the prostate awareness picks next.
If they have them, yes. What else we got going on?
Now, Hidden Gems of Cinema, Tank Girl.
Ooh.
This is the fancy collector's edition I got, the 4K collector's edition I got from Vinegar Syndrome. Like I spent way too much on it, but it's a very pretty box.
I'm not going to ask how much you spent, but okay, go ahead.
You don't want to know how much I spent on this. Anyways, might as well show
Before
some-
you explain it, could we take appreciation of that artwork? That's
Yes.
some pretty cool artwork right there. I mean, come on, come on, look at that.
That's where the money went.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I never seen this before. This looks pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Because it's based on a comic book. I'm
Very
not
nice.
super familiar,
Yeah.
but yeah. There she is again right there.
Very nice artwork. I mean,
Oh yeah, so it comes with great art and the 4K, and then it comes with some pamphlet with a bunch of crap written by pseudo-intellectuals about messages in this movie. They get it wrong, okay? The message in this movie is it's a punk rock movie. Okay, the main character, she happens to be a woman. I don't really care. I think it's really cool. She doesn't care about what other people think of her. She just does whatever she feels comfortable doing. Obviously, she has people she cares about, but she doesn't let society or other people force her into doing things that she doesn't want to do. Basically, like talk about messaging in that, but it's just what they want to see. All right, the real message is just punk rock. That's it. But anyways, enough about that. It's a 1995 sci-fi action movie starring Lori Petty as the main Tank Girl character. It also features Malcolm McDowell, Mr.
Leave Nice Seas in it, right?
Yeah. It was like Malcolm McDowell from Clockwork Orange.
Yes.
And Ice-T playing one of the half-human, half-kangaroo warrior hybrids. That's like not even the strangest thing. No, that may be the strangest thing in the movie.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, it takes place in like a post-apocalyptic place, and I think Australia. And
It was filmed in Australia?
I don't know if it was filmed in Australia, but I'm pretty sure the movie takes place in Australia.
Got it.
And what's it called? Oh yeah, so Malcolm McDowell runs this like insanely cartoonishly evil company that like has all the power and water, and everywhere else is like a desert wasteland or whatever. And they what's it called? They basically capture Tank Girl. She escapes with the tank, and with another woman that's there that's like not treated well. Who's becomes Jet Girl. She flies a jet, and basically they end up trying to take down this cartoonishly evil corporation run by Malcolm McDowell. I mean, like it's so over the top. They have this like little thing that they like stab into a person and it turns their blood into like water. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is not an objectively good movie, but it's one of my favorite movies. All right, it's not for everyone, but if you're into like punk rock or even like the Riot Girl scene, it's definitely worth checking out. It's based on a comic book that I'm not familiar with, but during the movie it has scenes where it just like switches to like a cartoon animated part for maybe for like 30 seconds to a minute, and I happen to really enjoy it. I like the main character. I like her vibe. It's cool. And like I said, the messaging, people read into it what they want, but to me it's just this punk rock chick kicking ass, and I'm all here for it.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's about it. That's
I was gonna ask, like, is this the type of movie you gotta be like? It's like a vibe type of movie. Like, how do you explain this type of movie? Like,
what do you mean vibe?
I don't know how like vibe. Like, it's like I want to watch Tank Girl. How do you like explain it to somebody that want to get into that movie? Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, just think of like a science fiction action story with like a heavy, like, dose of punk rock.
gotcha.
Okay, you have like the main female character. She's like I hate saying like a kick-ass female because they took that stereotype to like a horrific degree in the past like 20 years. But like she's actually like she's pretty badass. Someone I think is a really cool person. And and again, it's not like a lot of the main heroines they have in like these days where like she's good at everything. No, she screws up a lot, and a lot of like shit happens to her. She's not like running around being perfect. Although she does do a lot of over the top things that most human beings probably could not do. But it's an enjoyable ride, not for everyone, but I personally, it's one of my favorites.
That's great.
All right, now let's get into some music.
I Promise the World. The song is Bliss in 7 languages. This is a new band, a very new band. They formed as of 2023, they say?
But in the 2020s.
Yeah, definitely in the 2020s, but like, they kind of just blew up out of nowhere. They're on Rise Records, which is a pretty predominant record label. Sum 41's last album was on there. A lot of great records is on that one. Yeah, they just kind of blew up out of nowhere. I remember like I was on TikTok and scrolling down, and like people were like, "Yo, I Promise the World, I Promise the World," and like their song just kind of blew up because they're doing like that 2005 metalcore style music, and I checked it out. It's pretty sick. Really good production. Whoever mixed and mastered it did a fantastic job. It's cool. It's cool. It's a vibe type of song. I know we listened to it together.
Yeah, they got like early 2000s punk rock mixed in with some metal.
Yeah.
And they have a whole early 2000s vibe to the whole music video and just the ambiance.
Yeah. Really cool song. If you haven't heard I Promise the World, please check it out. Great band. Bliss in 7 languages is the single of what we are talking about. Great song. Yeah.
And they capitalized on the rule of like I think it's like 20 years, where like where you are at the present, there's a bunch of nostalgia for like 20 years ago from where you are.
Exactly.
So this is like the early 2000s nostalgia feel.
What's funny is probably none of these guys were even born when that era came out.
Are you sure they look like they were close to our age?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They're probably in the early 20s, but
The early 20s?
yeah, I would say so. I mean, we're like we're you and I are pushing 60.
Pushing 60.
That's
That's true.
So,
My,
but,
I had a colonoscopy last year.
yeah. So
Wish I was joking about that. It's important.
Yeah.
Colon cancer awareness.
Yeah, it's true.
Get your asses and colons checked.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's very common, unfortunately.
And your prostate.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they're young ladsters. I mean, cool.
So we're ramping up today with one of my favorite childhood video games, Halo Combat Evolved.
Let me ask you, which Halo is this?
Halo Combat Evolved, this is the first one that came out in 2001 that released with the Xbox console itself. This is their flagship title of the original Xbox console.
So I gotta tell you, I started hearing about Halo. I was in the 6th grade, so I want to say it was 2004. That was like the first time I heard about Halo.
Probably around Halo 2 came out.
So it might have been Halo 2, but like I remember this one as well. Everyone said, "Oh, you gotta play Halo." I mean, I personally never indulged in that game, but it was such a phenomenon at the time. Like you couldn't go anywhere without not hearing about this game.
Yeah, this probably had like as big of an impact on the first-person shooter genre as like the original Doom did. Although, you know, you guys can roast me in the comments for saying something
Right.
that's incredibly ignorant.
Exactly, yeah.
But this definitely had a very big impact, at the very least. This game is awesome.
I mean, even the cover photo is so like iconic of the time. I mean, everyone knows what that is. You know what I mean? Like even I do. I personally, I played it maybe like once or twice, but like, you know, I know it's up his alley more than me.
Did you have an Xbox growing up?
I did. My brother did. Younger brother did. I was more into the Tony Hawk games. So we played a lot of Tony Hawk stuff.
Was that an Xbox or
Yeah,
PS?
on the Xbox. Yeah, PlayStation 2, but not PlayStation 1. Not saying PlayStation 2. I'm saying PlayStation 2. Yeah. So yeah, we played a lot of that. At Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, right?
I'm not. I didn't play so much. My friend had the Tony Hawk games.
So
played over his house.
So, excuse me. There was a lot of like Tony Hawk stuff we played at the time. Even the SpongeBob games. There's a SpongeBob game we played.
There's a SpongeBob game on the GameCube.
Right, on the GameCube. There was also one on the Xbox as well. We played. But my younger brothers were more into that. I was more of like an N64 type of guy. Pokemon on the Game Boy Color.
Yes, I played a lot of Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, 1998, 1999 were like prime life.
Yeah.
Like you younger generations have no idea how prime that was, living and playing that game in that time.
Yeah.
On the bus, playing Game Boy Color. Oh, chef kiss.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Where were you when you got your first Game Boy Color with Pokemon? I gotta ask you.
Game Boy Color with Pokemon. No, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow, actually. I had that in the special Game Boy. But you know, I think we got to do a whole episode where it's just Pokemon.
Yes, we do. I 100% agree on that.
Because it's the you said it's the 30th anniversary.
So yeah, this year's 30th anniversary, 1996. So I think we should do maybe even episode 7, right?
We don't have to do it, but I'll prepare a draft.
Episode 7, 8, or whatever it is. We should do a full scale on the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Pokemon is such a influential game. Even the artwork is. Anytime I look at the old artwork of Pokemon, it's so soothing to me to just look at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we should just do a full video just talking about that.
We will. I have it planned out in my head. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, I think we should. It's I think it's important.
Yeah. No, we will. We definitely will.
Maybe just talk about childhood memories and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Talk about that. But what else we got in store?
No, that was a great conversation about Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah.
We went from
Yeah.
Master Chief to Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that, whatever. It
just happens.
Yeah, it happens, which is kind of good. I like to talk about a lot of things on this YouTube channel. But thank you so much for watching. Zach here and
Lead.
Fried Punk all the way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you soon. Adios.
Take care.